Hello everyone, Mr. Doodle here. Thanks for tuning in. Wow, what a week it's been. I feel like how I did when it was Christmas, when I was 5 years old. I'm so excited to be drawing these million doodles and so grateful to have followed the path in life that has allowed me to arrive at a place where this is actually possible. Anyway, I'm here to tell you about my experience this week, the first week of many on this project. I officially started this project on Saturday morning. I came into the studio around 6:30 a.m, which is unusual for me. I usually work late in the night and wake up later. I drew a fish. That was my first doodle. I went through my first session of doodles. It was a great joy. I had all the sketchbooks laid out on the desks that I bought from my old school. These are the exact desks that I would work on as a teenager when I came up with this concept of 1 million doodles. So to have them in my studio is an amazing feeling. Working on these school desks makes me think about subjects that I studied at school. Of course I draw in art, but I'd also draw in maths and science and history and all these different classes. I try and bring doodles into them as much as I could, whether it was to the teacher's liking or not. When I think about art class in my early years at school, I think about drawing bowls of fruit and flowers and learning about Vincent van Gogh and Claude Monet. It got me thinking about this project and how it fits into the world of art. I know that I don't really have an interest in making conceptual, deep or particularly meaningful art. What I'm doing isn't really traditional art either. It's not like I'm trying to make the next Mona Lisa or sunflowers. So what is it? Well, to me this project is more of an act. It's more like the pyramids of Giza than the Mona Lisa. When I look at the pyramids, I don't try and think about what the Egyptians were trying to say, but I think more, wow, how did they do that? That's kind of what my thoughts are more akin to. This might not even be art, and it might not actually really be about the doodles. It might be more about endurance, numbers, performance, the idea of someone doing something 1 million times, repetition, discipline, order. My thought process isn't along the lines of working like Picasso or Van Gogh. I want to create things that sound like myths or folk tales. I'd love it if one day people in hundreds of years talk about how a man doodled his entire house, his car, his clothes, and then created 1 million doodles. It sounds bizarre and surreal. Even if my name isn't remembered, I want to take my doodles to the most extreme places so that they end up becoming not just art or maths or science, but ultimately acts of history beyond the details of me as an artist, if that makes any sense. It does to me at least. I love reading your comments while I'm live streaming and hearing what you guys have to say about this project. Allow me to take this opportunity to respond to a few of them. Powered by Ducks said that AI is scared that this man will take their job. I appreciate that, Powered by Ducks. Currently at the time of recording this, I can draw a doodle quicker than ChatGPT can make an image, so hopefully that's a pretty good pace. I appreciate your Powered by Ducks. I'm mostly powered by a mix of tea and coffee. Retro Crow Dev said that creating 250,000 doodles and then scrapping that version of the project is crazy. Best of luck to you on this insane project. For those of you who don't know, Retro Crow Dev is referring to the 250,000 doodles I created on my phone around 2013 to 2016 that I abandoned in pursuit of creating them in real form in these A4 sketchbooks of which I'm doing now. Thank you, Retro Crow Dev. I'd agree your analysis is quite fair. I can see why it seems crazy that I scrapped them. It's just that they only existed as digital drawings, and at the time that I started making them, that was fine, but I think nowadays with the fact that making digital imagery is so easy and quick that they don't really mean as much now. I also just personally want to see how a pile of 1 million doodles actually looks like to be around. It will just mean so much more. Mr. Melons said that this is the most ridiculously unbelievable thing I've seen in a hot minute. LMAO! Like a supervillain, got his own factory specifically to achieve his mad plan. I'll be here. Thank you, Mr. Melons. It's true, it is quite supervillainish. I love supervillains. My favourite is Dr. Neocortex from the Crash Bandicoot series. I thought he was a brilliant character, and having a factory to do this is perfect. It's got everything I need. Ultimately though, unlike a supervillain, the result of my plan won't end in any form of world domination. Or will it? Okay guys, to round up this episode, I've created 3,000 doodles so far. Woohoo! I use refillable markers during my process, and I've currently used 3 litres of paint and 30 paint nibs. That's a lot. Please do keep up to date with the progress on this channel. Enjoy the live streams and keep your comments coming. It's so nice to hear from you guys. Let's all go on this journey together. Have a doodly day, everyone!